Well, good evening, everybody. See, I told you I'd screw up right off the bat, didn't I? Welcome to the episode 4 of Under the Covers. It's going to be an interesting show tonight. We're going to do some covers from some listeners out there. And in studio, I have a friend with me, one of my good friends. She's a musician. Good evening, Laura. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I cannot wait to give all of my opinions about all of these songs.
Of all of these songs?
About all of these songs.
Are you using your new voice?
I know. I just made this up this week, and it's been a whole journey because a lot of musicians are out of work, which is why there's so many amazing covers out there. But also, some of us need to start learning covers, because if not, this is what you get stuck with. So.
Yeah. And that's what made me start the show, is that there's a lot of artists doing covers to try to put their names out there. And so there's a lot of artists emerging on YouTube, and I kind of wanted to get them out there.
Yeah.
And show everybody they're out there. So tonight, we're going to do, like I said, some of the viewers' songs. I had a few people, they sent me their favorite songs to listen to. So our first song tonight was sent in by Jen Dodds. She said she liked California Dreaming. And so I looked up that song. So did you know that song was written by John and Michelle Phillips, right? Mm-hmm. Mamas and Papas.
Yeah.
But it was originally recorded by Barry McGuire, right? So, and Mamas and Papas on the original version were the backup singers.
What? Pew, 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 pew. Like, mind blown right there.
So everybody best knows the song from the Mamas and the Papas, but they actually were doing a cover of the original of Barry McGuire. So, yeah, so it was released in 1965. And tonight I found a cover. Jen, I hope you like this cover. I found it by Dave Days.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Into a church I passed along the way, where I got down on my knee and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold, he knows I'm gonna stay. California, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. And the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California, California, dreaming on such a winter's. California, dreaming on such a winter's. California, dreaming on such a winter's day.
All right. So what did you think of that, Laura?
So right off the bat, I love it. I have like such a heart for pop punk music, and that makes me really happy. A couple things just that I noticed that I thought was kind of dope. So he used like a pretty period correct style microphone,
Right.
which was neat. So that's something that Shure makes. It's basically like just like a SM58, but it's in the housing of a cool old mic.
Yeah.
Love that he did that. And then to put like, you know, a Marshall half stack is like the classic rockin' amp. And it was kind of cool to marry the two things. The only critique I'd have just musically from it is I really would have loved to see him play like a Telecaster or something like
So
that.
change his guitar to a
Yeah,
different
just
guitar.
because like the Strat is not that sound, you know? Like that's the only thing. Because I was like, I don't know if I feel like that way about the one. But like,
Okay, so was in the recording, was he playing a Strat and then he just had a different guitar for the video?
I mean, honestly, and this is me like being really like weird and critical, but it didn't sound like a Strat to me, but it might have been. It was just kind of interesting, but it also like the lead parts and the actual rhythm guitar are different. So
Wow, all right.
yeah, but it's just like, you know, that's a really great guitar. I'm not like hating on it. I like Strats. I have one, but like I would have put like a couple like double humbuckers in there, like really like phased them out. I don't know, but that was just been me. But
Well, wow, thanks.
the punk rocker,
There you
it's
go.
like, what are you doing?
All right, so listener Robert put in that he likes Don't Fear the Reaper. Ooh, there's a classic, right? And we all know Blue Oyster Cult did the song 1976 off the album, what was it?
I'll give you a hint. It has a rear view mirror as the
Agents
artwork.
of Fortunes? Was it Agents of Fortunes? Are you laughing at me right now?
No, you're just so excited. I
Oh,
can't believe it.
I got it. Song was actually about eternal love and inevitable death is what the song was written about. But now I'm going to murder the name of this band that I found this cover. And this is one of the hard ones. There was a lot of covers out there for Don't Fear the Reaper. The name of the band, artist, trio, whatever you want to call it, was Guitarra Acoustica Topica. So we'll check them out, see if they're any good. Okay, so they're peaked, we're off. They should be playing.
All our times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. You can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and Juliet, 40,000 men and women every day. Romeo and Juliet, 40,000 men and women every day. Find happiness, 40,000 coming every day. And be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la. Love of two is one. Here, but now they're gone. Came the last night of sadness. It was clear she couldn't go on. Then the door was open and the wind appeared. The candle blew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared, saying, don't be afraid, come on baby. And she had no fear, and she ran to him, and they started to fly. They looked backwards and said goodbye. Come like they are. She had taken his hand. Come like they are. Come on baby, don't fear the reaper.
So I think that was an amazing version. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at Laura, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to apologize ahead of time because she's going to so freaking burst on that song right now.
I have so many things. I want to say. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because there's so many other songs we can listen to. But a couple things is lyrically she didn't change anything. And I feel like usually, especially if it's like a female artist myself, if I'm covering a song that a dude does, he's like, this chick is gorgeous, man. Like, when you don't change that, because for me, I'm like, oh, this dude, whatever. I love that she didn't change the lyrics to like fit gender-wise, which is a small thing. But as an artist, like, you know, you wrote that for a reason, you know, and it's like the fact that she didn't change it, I think is awesome.
I think I identified like 5 different cover versions, you know, from people that different versions, from fusions to their own style. But one of them was keeping this song identical, exactly to how the original artist wrote it. Yeah. And I feel that this artist did acoustically.
Yeah.
You know, there was no drums. It was just her. She was raw. And it kind of gives you goosebumps when you think about it.
It's really cool because it brings me back to like high school where you'd listen to something and they'd be like, okay, you have to write an arrangement of this. And the fact that she stayed tried and true to the entire song.
Life could be a
Got it right that time.
dream.
And
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream if I could take you up
a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, oh, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Every time I look at you, something's on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we could be so fine. Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. Darling, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Oh, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
So yes, that was Katie Morrison. Can you guys hear us all right? Brian says he's confused. It's showing on the monitors that our audio's up and running. I don't know why it would cut out in the middle of it unless I accidentally tapped it. Sorry about that, guys. So this gal, again, Katie Morrison, she's a young gal. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really cool because she's got to be, 14, maybe? Like, she's so young, and she's clearly got really killer chops on the piano. I like that she kind of, like, took some liberties and did some ad-lib stuff. I thought that was super cool. She sounds a little nervous, which is fine because this is like her first or second time doing the thing.
Yeah,
But-
she's probably running a pretty basic recording studio
Yeah.
that looks like, in the house there. And
Yeah, like,
so she-
Mom, don't come in the living room. I'm doing stuff. I was before the internet when I was doing that, which is great because she's way better than I was at that age. So, like,
All right, Shelly, so there you go. Got you some shaboom. What else do we got going
what
on
elevator
here?
was I in when I heard that song last?
What elevator? Oh, we're going to give Shelly crap about it. Yeah, so I've never heard that song, Shelly. The last time I heard it, it was in an elevator. Oh, all right. So I threw one of my songs in here, one of my all-time favorite. And some of you are going to be surprised, especially if you know me. You know I'm not a big country guy, but old country. So, and some wouldn't consider this country. At the time, it probably would have been pop. But my deal was Country Roads, John
My
Denver.
grandma loves John Denver.
A lot of grandmas like John Denver. John Denver did Country Roads. It was released in 1971. So the song's actually older than me. But I found a really cool version of it. And it's hard because being somebody that loves a song, to have somebody else to do a different version of it can be a little weird. So we'll see if you guys like it or not. It's interesting, that's for sure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning, out she goes to me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road I get feeling that I should have been home yesterday, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads.
All right. So I have a little story that goes along with Country Roads. Kind of a funny story. You know, I was just a little guy, probably 3, 4. This song's all over the radio. Everybody was listening to Country Roads. And my grandparents had a crew cab truck. We were going up to Canada to go camping, whatever. I'm sitting in the back, and the only words I can get out of my mouth, I'm sitting back there going, country roads, take me home. And I would do it over and over and over. I swear to God, my grandfather was going to choke me out in the back of it for singing that same lyric over and over and over again. But anyway, so yeah, that was one of my favorites, is Country Road. So the last song we have for you tonight, did you have anything to say about that, reggae?
That was the Telecaster that I wanted. I just had this conversation earlier with a buddy of mine. He's like, because we were talking about music, he's like, there's not a Telecaster. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Well, there's the Telecaster.
And also just that last bass line was stellar. So that was it.
Nice.
It was good.
So the last one, our buddy Rick, we love you, Rick, had asked me for White Wedding, Billy Idol. And let me tell you, you guys can go to YouTube, you can look up White Wedding, and there's probably 20, 30 covers of White Wedding. And sorry, artists out there, I didn't like any of them.
You burnt.
I burnt?
That was big.
I really couldn't find a good version of it. So I had to go back into my bag of tricks, get one of my old buddies out, and pull one of his songs out. And for any of you that's watched the show before, he's been on here before. And I always murder his name. But my buddy Leo, you going to say it with me? My chicken parmesan guy?
Yeah.
Leo Moriccioli.
Moriccioli.
There you go.
There
You
go.
got
I
it.
did that.
So he did a version. And check it out, Rick. Hopefully you'll like this version. He's a funny guy.
a shotgun. It's a nice thing to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, who is it your man? Hey, little sister, what's your vice and wish? Hey, little sister, shotgun, ooh yeah. Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice thing to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. There's nothing fair in this world. There's nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again. Come on. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
Okay, that made me so happy.
I think it made Rick happy too. What do you think, Rick? You like that one? Oh, gee.
Oh my god.
I told you I love Leo. Leo, he does a great song, cover songs, and does a good job. And like you were saying, it
It's
was
a
already
total
a
rock
metal
song.
song, a rock
Yeah.
song, and he just bumped it up just a little bit more. But his videos put him over the top. You got to watch his YouTube channel. Look him up. Leo Morcioli. I screw it up every time. I'm just calling him my Leo Chicken Parm right now. That's it. From now on,
There
it's
you go.
Leo Chicken Parm. But I will be posting a link to all these guys later. So if you want to check out all these artists, and please support these artists right now. They're not out there making any money. Their YouTube channels are where they're doing it. And you can go onto their YouTube channels. A lot of times they'll have where you can subscribe, as well as sometimes they do down at the bottom. You can click on stuff and they'll send you albums as a fan club or shirts and stuff like that. It's all
Always
part
a
of it.
good idea. Just like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Exactly. So that's what I have for tonight. Did you have fun, Laura?
Oh, super fun. I'm just gonna be like here now.
Are you? Oh no, Laura's gonna become a regular
Oh no.
now.
Time to just get all those opinions in there. I'm really pretty quiet and soft spoken, I feel like.
But this,
He's like-
no,
He's
whatever.
like, shut up, bro. No, but like for real, this is really, really fun for me because Heath is actually used to very much. Usually, like, he'll play me something and I'll just rip it apart. Just like just a dirt bag. But it's, you know, honestly though, it's been really, really cool to see so many musicians like covering stuff. Like the day it comes out, there's covers for it, and it's super cool.
Yeah, I showed you that band last week, that Beatles band. God, what was the name of it? I can't remember. I'd have to look at the paperwork from before. But yeah, there's some of their stuff has been popping up. That band was the six people singing the different versions.
It was a really cool band name too. It was like some kind of acoustic.
So if you
thing.
guys didn't catch that, you can go to YouTube. You can look up my name, Heath Lenz, and you can see that episode 3, 2, and 1 is on YouTube. You can also, under videos, you can find some of the previous episodes. But believe it or not, YouTube has something really cool. They actually take this when we're done, and I can upload it, and they go through with their production software and they clean up some of it, and so the YouTube version comes out a little bit better than the live Facebook, which is pretty cool. And they have their own studios now, so people that want to sing, do songs, and I talked to you, I've told you if you want to come over and you want to sing, use any of this equipment, you're welcome to. Others out there, same thing. If you guys want to lay down a track, do a happy birthday song for somebody, let me know. We can do something like that. But I think our time's up. I'm actually 3 minutes over. Look what you did to me, Laura.
I have so many thoughts and feelings.
And then you just sit there and go quiet for a second. All right, guys. Thank you for watching Under the Covers.
Happy Earth Day.
Oh, are you kidding me? I don't think our audio is on.
That was very fun either way.
But it's on now.
I think it sounded great.
But it wasn't on before.
I think it was on before too. Because people, I don't know. I feel like people would tend to complain when when you goof up the audio.
Yeah, goofing up everything.
I'm just trying not to swear.
I know that we're still on here. We're still live.
Probably.
We're still streaming. And
We're
they're
just
still hearing
doing
us.
it. I don't know what you're talking about. But did you see Rick's hair? What was up with that? Like, what is Rick guy keeps commenting on?
Is that the guy with the mohawk?
He just gets a weird hair. Like, I don't know what his deal is.
I think we call this the after show.
There's the after show?
Now, instead of the covers, we're doing...
We're going to hear... You're going to hear...
the people that were
the
commenting
covers.
on the show and read off their comments.
We're going to make all your comments into a song. And we're going to cover that. And we'll make millions...
Make millions of the comments
make
of the
millions
comments of
after
the comments.
of the comments. And then I'm going to post it on a subreddit. And I'm going to blow it up. Make my own Twitter account. Tweeter.
That's
Tweeter.
funny. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We're out of here. The videos in this show and this show were uploaded in accordance with the Fair Use Act. Fair use is legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides a statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses such as criticism, comments, and parody.